Hello there and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be trying out the Belonging. That wasn't very smooth, was it, at all? But the Belonging palette by UCANBE. So I got this from AliEXPress. It cost me £6.86. The reason why I bought this palette was because so many of you guys actually recommended it to me, and everyone was saying that it is a really good dupe for the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. I think that when I hauled this, I said it was a dupe of the Urban Decay. I don't know what name I said, but it was completely wrong. I just pulled it out my ass. So yeah, it's the Born to Run palette by Urban Decay. So this is what the palette looks like. I feel like she's quite intense in the sense that we don't really have any kind of, you know, colourful bright shadows within this palette. All of the eyeshadows are very kind of deep, intense, mysterious, one might say. I think if Wolverine were to be a makeup junkie, this would be the kind of palette that he would use every day, because yeah, it's just very like intense in my opinion. But then again, like, how could Wolverine actually use makeup? Because he's got, or am I getting confused with Edward Scissorhands here? Or am I right in thinking that Wolverine doesn't have hands and he has knives? I think I'm thinking of Edward Scissorhands, who also couldn't really use makeup. But anyway guys, so I am going to do a little bit of a look today, play around with the palette, and then I'll be able to give you my thoughts on obviously how I think the quality is, if it's any good, if Wolverine or Edward Scissorhands would like it. We are going to begin today with doing swatches as always. Not as always, because I have forgot to do them actually recently, but I'm on track today. So I'm going to do the swatches now, and then the eye look will become us. Or will I become the eye look? The eye look will happen soon. Okay, so I am going to pop you in fast forward because I talk a lot. You know this, I know this, Lip Plumper knows this. So, okay. Oh wow guys, like the mattes were soft, buttery, smooth, but I think the shimmers are so exciting, so exciting. Look at the shades here. You've got a real good mix. I love this kind of turquoise. I love this kind of khaki green, the blue, the pink, this kind of bronze. I'm so excited about the shimmers within this palette, and I feel like today I'm going to go for like a super smoky look, either super smoky brown or super smoky not brown, something other than brown, but I've not decided yet. I'm going to go big or go home, and we all know I'm at home. One day I might be filming and I might not be at home, and I'll be like, I'll go big or go home. And then I might just say, oh, I'm going home. I want to be back at home, and just go home. But that's not today. Today we're at home. What? I've confused myself now. Anyway, today I am, can you even hear me when I'm talking behind the palette? Probably not. Great filming, Anwen. So today I'm going to begin with a camel's vagina. Oh, should I? Oh no, I'm going to begin with standard and then camel's vagina. Oh no, I'm not. Oh my gosh. Anyway, right, fuck that. I'm just going to begin with this shade here. Okay, so I'm going to use my Jessup Luxe Soft Definer. Yeah, and I'm just going to go into this shade. Oh, shit. Don't you just hate that when you don't set your eye base and then you get this fecking situation that just is out to ruin your day. It's like, feck. Oh, also, I'm going to just take these swatches off because as pretty as they are, I don't want them to get all over everything. So we're going into Weekender, and I'm just going to pop that all over my lid. Over here. Just to give us a good base going on. I'm going to go back into the Jessup. We Need You this time. Last time it was a trial run apparently, but this time it's on Jessup. I'm going to go into Baja, which is a beautiful kind of burnt orange shade. Oh, by the way, the palette has a mirror. I always forget the mirror. I'm going to use the mirror. Let's test out the mirror today because I never use the mirror. I never even notice there is a mirror half the time. I'm so used to having palettes that don't have a mirror that I just like, I don't even notice. Like, really? Oh my gosh, look at the pigment on this. This is more pigmented than I was actually hoping it would be. TBH, something you never hear any YouTuber say ever. Usually we're just having a good moan about, oh, it's not pigmented. Oh, but I want it to be pigmented. This is me as well, guys. Like, I'm constantly on that train, but I like it. I like it. Okay, so yeah, I'm loving that. What a great start to the palette we have. So next we're going to go into Riff, which is this shade here. I don't know where they've got the names from. They just all seem a little bit like random. We have Still Shot, Riff, Guilt Trip, Wanderlust, Jet, Punk, oh, it's all names about vacations or like going on holiday. It's funny, when I was in America, I was speaking to these people just one day randomly in the mall. I was in the mall and they said, oh, well, what brings you over here? And I said, oh, I'm just here on holiday. And oh my gosh, I've never seen someone look so confused in all my life. They were like, on holiday? But which holiday? And I was like, on holiday, just on a holiday. Like, do you have to come away for a break? And they were like, but which holiday is it? And I was like, no, just a break. And they were like, oh, because you call holidays vacations. And which complete language barrier, awkward situation erupted. I was thinking, what? We didn't get it. There was mass confusion. Next, I'm going into Riff. I was almost doing like a yoga move then, just to show you Riff. I'm just going to like pop that in the crease, blend it into, what was the first? Oh, Baja. I'm blending it into Baja. Nice. And I want this to look super grungy just because I never do grungy. Why not have a change? I'm taking it like all the way up. Okay, so yeah, these eyeshadows so far are very pigmented, lovely to blend, and I'm liking. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so next we're going to go into Punk, because I want to like deepen this whole situation up a little bit. Do you find, right, if you're used to using like a small mirror, it's actually really like difficult using a larger mirror, because I don't know, it feels strange seeing my entire face when I'm trying to do like one eye. I'm used to just like holding this right up. Do you know what I mean? And also I feel like this mirror isn't as good quality as this mirror. So I always think I'm doing a better job when I'm looking in this mirror because I can't really see as well. So I'm just going to go back to this mirror because it's my comfort zone and I am a creature of habit. Wow, look at this brown. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is great. Oh, this could be like my new favourite palette from UCANBE. And I just tried the Aromas palette and I loved it, but I'm really loving this. I am really loving this. Look at that. Wow, look at that. I've used 3 shadows and we have it all going on. It's all going on. Wow. I can't believe how pigmented that brown was. And that was just like one dip. I've not been building that up. That's just like one dip. Okay, so my camera died, so I went ahead and did the other side. So far, I'm so impressed with these. Sorry about my foundation lips. So far, I am extremely impressed by the pigmentation on these eyeshadows because I've only used 3 eyeshadows to get to this. I feel like for some reason it looks more like, I don't know, it looks different. It looks more black brown over here, more brown. So that's a bit disturbing right now. So I'm going to try and, I don't know what I can do though. I'll put a little bit more brown maybe up in here. So like, because I don't quite know what I've done wrong there. But anyway, I'll just put more brown on and hope that the problem goes away, you know. God, I can't get over how pigmented this brown is. It's so pigmented. You're going to be so bored of me mentioning the word pigmented by, not even by the end of the video, by the middle of the video, like, because these are so pigmented and so beautiful. I'm just popping more on because it's such a pleasure just to keep popping it on. I'm definitely going full on smoky today. Full on. Okay, so I'm just going to get a big fluffy brush and I'm just going to use that just to like blend everything out. Okay, wow, wow, wow. So next we're going to go in with a shimmer and I'm going to begin with Drift, which is a beautiful like silvery kind of shade. I am so drawn to it. It's like my perfect kind of shimmery like vampy shade. So to begin with, I am just going to use my finger because that's generally how I like to apply shimmers. So that's what she looks like. She almost has a hint of like blue almost. Oh, she's gorgeous. Right, okay, let's just pop her on. Oh my gosh, yes, bitch, yes, yes. Oh my gosh, my neighbours are going to think that, you know, me and Honeys are having like rampant sex, you know, which most of the time we are. No, I'm just joking. I don't want to make you all feel awkward, but you know, in the early days of mine and Honey's relationship, oh my gosh, look at this, guys. Wow, wow. Yeah, but in the early days of our relationship, we lived in a flat and we got a post-it note put on our door one day and it said, please can you keep the noise at night down? And we were thinking, well, we don't make noise at night. It's not like we're having parties. We don't listen to loud music. And then it occurred to us, shit, we're a bit loud in bed, like literally a bit loud in bed. And they've obviously heard. Oh my gosh, how embarrassing is that? And the worst thing is, we had no idea which neighbour actually put that post-it note on. So we were just looking at all of our neighbours, like with shame, as if they all knew that like we were super kinky in bed, you know. Oh guys, it was really embarrassing. I was so pleased to actually leave that flat, like literally. Shame no more. I mean, really, although our current neighbours can probably hear us. That's why he's probably so noisy every day, you know, with his rampant jet washing and everything, to try and get one back at us. Because I always think, oh, we're not noisy. But then I forget, actually, we can be noisy, you know. But look at this, guys. And I didn't even have to use Fix Plus. Like, I've not used any Fix Plus. And I use Fix Plus with every single shimmer eyeshadow ever. You know a shimmer shadow is good when you don't feel the need to bust out Fix Plus. You know what I mean? So, okay, next we're going to go under the eye. I'm so excited. This palette is so much better than I could ever imagine. Okay, so under the eye, I'm going to go in with a Punk. I want this to be like super smoky, so I don't really want this to look brown in a way. And you're probably thinking, well, what, Anwen, why did you go into a brown if you don't want it to look brown? I don't know, guys. It doesn't always make sense with me, you know what I mean? Oh, God, I'm loving this, guys. I am loving this. I feel like out of all of the UCANBE palettes I've tried, this one is my favourite. This one is, in my opinion, the highest quality. And I love the Dreamland palette. I love the Aromas palette. But this one, it tops them all. This tops them all. I'm so glad I've got it. I'm just going to pop a little bit more of this shimmer just onto the Out of a JJ because I feel like I was missing a little bit, you know. But this is the palette that ends all of the palettes. This is amazing, and I know I'm going on a bit now, but I just have to make the point clear that this feels like such an expensive palette. It really does. I mean, I didn't even mention the packaging, but the packaging feels expensive. It's got magnetic closers. It's got a really top quality mirror. The eyeshadows themselves just look expensive. Like, they look like some Natasha Denona shit up in here. It just feels good. Like, I feel like I could just use this as a pillow at night time and it would keep me warm. I am so blown away, by this palette. I would strongly recommend you get it. Okay, anyway guys, I could go on all day. I feel like putting a bit of this pink like under the eye. Like, I know this is probably going to end in me regretting it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Fuck it. Oh no, I'm not regretting it. I am not. Just in like, you know, this inner bit. Oh guys, like the eyeshadows themselves are so pigmented that I feel like I got to this in no time whatsoever. Like, I'm done with this and I'm loving it. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and then I'll be back and I'll give you my final thoughts. But she's beautiful. Can't get over how great this palette is. Like, feck Urban Decay, feck paying their astronomically unreasonable prices. This is amazing. I would love to do like a side-by-side comparison, you know, to actually really see how they compare. But I feel so confident that the quality of this palette would potentially be better than Urban Decay. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do the rest of my makeup because I feel like I could just go on about this all day. So I'm going to just have a little downtime to chill myself back out again because I'm all excited. And then I'll be back to show you the final look. Okay, so I am back and I'm still excited. Like, I don't think I'll ever not be excited about this palette. It definitely exceeded my expectations. I can't being someone that has tried a lot of UCANBE eyeshadow palettes, I would definitely and confidently say that this, where is it? Oh, here she is. She was just chilling out on the bed, just relaxing, just enjoying hearing herself be raved about. Yeah, of all of the UCANBE eyeshadow palettes I've tried, this one was head and shoulders above the rest. And that's not to say that I didn't like the other ones, because I did. But this one felt like a true high-end palette. Not that all high-end palettes are actually that great, but this felt like the quality had been taken up a notch. The shimmers, outstanding. I can't remember the last time I actually used a shimmer and didn't use Fix Plus. Like, actually I can. It was the Zodiac 2 palette. But whenever I'm testing out palettes, generally I use Fix Plus. I didn't need to with this because the shimmers, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Can't wait to jump back into this palette, create some other looks, because there's so much that you could do with this. There's so much. You've got the, you know, the general kind of creasy transition shades in here, and you've got a lot of options, but you've got so many shimmers. There's so many options as to where you could take your look. You've got the peacock green, you've got the beautiful metallic blue, you've got the bronzes, the chocolate, the gold, the pinky purple. I just feel like there's so much that you could do with this palette. Oh, if you were in jail on lockdown and you had this palette and they let you have some makeup brushes, you could create 1,000 looks. I don't know why you'd be in jail, and I don't know if you were in jail, would you really want to be playing with makeup? Well, actually, yes, I would. Like, if I was in jail, that's what I would do. I would play with fucking makeup and create looks. I would love that. Oh my gosh, that would actually be kind of nice. But I don't want to be in jail, and I'm not a criminal. One of my favourite palettes actually in the world is the Ultimate Basics by Urban Decay. But other than that palette, I feel like the majority of Urban Decay eyeshadow palettes that I've tried, and I'm thinking of like the Naked palettes here, which I know, you know, we're kind of going back in time a little bit, but I just feel like the quality of Urban Decay eyeshadows isn't that great. I've not tried the Born to Run palette, so I can't say how great it is. I just don't know. I think in a battle of which palette is the best, I'm going to say I think this would win. And I'm basing that on nothing, because like I've not tried the Born to Run palette, but like I almost want to buy the Born to Run palette now, just so that I can actually do a battle. I want to do a makeup battle. I think that'd be so much fun. If you've tried the Urban Decay Born to Run palette, can you tell me like what are your thoughts? Or if you've seen like a lot of reviews on it, what's the unanimous kind of opinion? Is it shit? Is it great? Could you let us all know? Because I, for one, am so intrigued. But I'm just going to say to you guys, go out, get this palette. It's amazing. This is not only the best UCANBE eyeshadow palette I've tried, the best AliExpress, the best affordable, the best like drugstore, the best of anything palette. It's not better than Zodiac, because you know I love the Zodiac palette, but it's as good. It's as good as it quality-wise. I just love it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm going to do a dance. Okay, so anyway, I just had to get that out of my system. Thank you so much for watching the video today. I'm really pleased that you watched the video. Not for personal gain, but because I hope that now you've seen the palette, you too will go out and get one, and you can also enjoy this amazing palette. I'm blown away by this palette. Like, I can't wait for Honeys to get home so I can just tell him. He won't care. He'll do that thing, like he'll have a far away look in his eyes. He'll be like, oh yes, oh great, yes, great. I'm really glad you liked the palette. And about Honeys, it was so good. And anyway, he'll pretend to be interested is what will happen. But I'm going to go. Thank you so much for watching the video today. I hope that if you do go out and get this palette, you love it as much as I do right now. I'm going to go. I'll see you in the next one.